Hi everyone, it is Tuesday, September 28th, and here's another update from me. I think this probably is going to be the last COVID update that I'll do. Not because COVID's gone, it's not gone, but we have it such under control now. I think it's something that we're going to have to live with, and we're just going to have to learn how to live with it. But I think it's the emergency and a lot of these unknowns that we used to have before are gone now. So I think that if you just read papers and just stay up on the news in Spain by searching Google, you'll find the most important information. I'll show you a few tricks for you to stay up to date on COVID situation and the situation in general on the Camino right now towards the end of this video, because I have done something on the forum that might be useful. But as we talk right now, the regular graph that I always show on El Pais, they haven't been updating it for a while, because I think the last numbers that they have here is from the September 21st. That's like a week ago. So, but I did go onto the government website, and just to let you know, in Galicia we're about 83% with 2 doses now, so fully vaccinated, 83%. That's of the full population. Of course, there's a big percent of the population that haven't been offered the vaccine yet, those under 12. So whenever if they get an idea or a possibility to get vaccinated, we will hopefully get over 90%. But we're at 83 point something in Galicia now with 2 doses. So as you can see here, and this map is from the government, Spanish government, and it shows you the number of cases per 100,000 inhabitants over the last 2 weeks. The region of Coruña has 23, which is below. Pontevedra has 28, Lugo has 51, León 36, Asturias 13. The darker blue are the worst one, 79 in Toledo. I'll put a link to this below so you can have a look yourself. But in general, things are looking really good. Of course, there are still restrictions on entering into Spain and all of that. So that's why I was saying we have to live with it. It's still here, but still it's getting a little bit easier at least. So, and I'm also getting a little bit tired of talking COVID all the time. I will continue to do videos on YouTube, but I'll try to do it more pilgrim focused. So since also these videos takes a little bit of time to set up and everything, it might not be weekly, but if you're interested in hearing more, I would make sure you go on to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. There's a little button underneath the video that you could subscribe to it, and then you'll get the new ones when they arrive. What else? Pilgrim wise, there's the Pilgrims office website saying that 1,210 pilgrims got their Compostelas yesterday. So as you could see, it's more or less same as last week. We've had there's still pilgrims in town, a lot more pilgrims now compared to tourists, because there's a lot less tourists. So it's definitely busy in town. Now, if you are interested in keeping up on what's going on the Camino, because of course the COVID situation and looking at the statistics and how many have COVID and how many have been recovering and all of that is one thing. What's it like on the Camino? What's it actually like out there walking? That's a different story. How many albergues are open, things like that. And that's very difficult for me to know sitting here in Santiago, but it's I've set up this section on the forum. If you go to the forum website, to the homepage and scroll down a little bit, there's a section that I've set up called Pilgrims Walking Now. If you click that, you'll see that there's a section of threads with the live from the Camino prefix. And these are threads created by pilgrims that are currently or within the last, I think it's 40 days, have created a post, a thread on the forum, and they're actually in Spain and they're giving us some information on their walk. So these are actually from pilgrims that have, from the last few weeks, are in Spain and they're giving us some feedback of some sort. So this section is for all kinds of caminos, the Aragonés, the Francés, Del Norte you see here, Levante. Alberta Girl, which is a member of the forum, was saying she had a hard time finding places to stay on Camino Levante. Of course, that Camino is a little less walked, so that's very important information if you are going to walk that Camino right now. Anyway, I would look at this section. This hopefully will be updated more with more threads and when more people walk it. If you are on the forum and have a user account and would like to contribute and help other people out, what you do to create a thread that shows up in this section, you go to post a new thread. Let's say you're walking the Francés, so you'll do a thread in the Camino Francés, and then you choose the prefix live from the Camino, and then you write your thread and you post it. You post it in the Camino Francés section, but if it has the live from the Camino prefix, it'll show up in that other section as well. So that's good, I think. Then people that are sitting at home can have a look at that section, see what's going on out on the Camino, COVID-wise and albergue-wise and in any other way. And also, if you're walking, you could also help people by posting your observations in that section. What else? This week, Google Arts and Culture. The Xunta de Galicia has worked together with Google Spain to create a section in Google Arts and Culture about the Camino Santiago. So I'll link to that below as well. You go to find it, you go to the Google Arts and Culture section and search for Camino de Santiago, which I already did. And there's a Buen Camino, that's what it's called, the whole project. And here you'll find information, all kinds of information, really basic information on what's it like. This is good for beginners, you know. And you find it in English. There's all kinds of language. I think 11 languages. And there's some beautiful photos, and you meet people that have walked it, people that work on the Camino. You meet some hospitaleras. You get some pictures and information about the places you walk by, the churches. And I was lucky. They asked me the other day, a few months ago, to if I was interested in participating. So they ended up doing a profile on me as well, which was kind of nice. So I'll put a link to that below if you're interested. Anyway, so as I said, I think unless something really bad happens, which I hope not, I think I'll stop doing the COVID videos now. Hopefully you'll find out yourself, and also maybe on the forum if you have questions what the current situation is like. But I've seen interviews with the so-called COVID experts on the newspapers this week, and saying that it doesn't look like very likely that there's going to be a sixth wave, which means hopefully the infection rate can stay low and we could kind of learn how to live with it. Anyway, I'm not going to stop doing videos, but they might not be weekly. So another way of keeping up, if you don't want to subscribe on the YouTube channel, is to go to the Camino de Santiago, the homepage, the website, not the forum website, but the main website. If you go to the forum and then click home at the top, you'll go to the main page, and at the bottom there's a form, and you could sign up for my email newsletter. Because every time I have a video, I'll send an email out letting you know about it. So that's another way of keeping up. Anyway, hope things are good where you are. Stay safe. Ciao.